Hey everyone, this week we start in Psalm 25. To you, O Lord, I lift up my soul. Oh my God, in you I trust. Do not let me be put to shame. Don't let my enemies triumph over me. Don't let those who wait for you be put to shame. Let them be ashamed who are treacherous without cause. Make me know your ways, O Lord. Teach me your paths. Lead me in your truth and teach me, for you are the God of my salvation. For you I wait all day long. Remember your mercy, O Lord, and of your faithful love, for they have been from of old. Do not remember the sins of my youth or my wrongdoing. According to your faithful love, remember me, for your goodness' sake, O Lord. Just hold on a second. Okay, so how does it feel when someone makes you wait? At first, okay, there must be a reason, so you can be patient with them. Maybe eventually you start getting bored. Maybe you start getting anxious. You worry about where that person went and what's happening. Eventually, maybe you get angry and frustrated with them or frustrated with yourself for getting angry and being impatient. Waiting's hard. And Advent, this season we're in, is all about learning to wait. And part of learning to wait means figuring out, how do I actually react when I'm forced to do it? What are some of the negative reactions I sometimes have? When we're talking about waiting, though, especially when it comes to God, it's a relational thing. We're waiting on someone, not just something. And so, as I think I've talked about already, that takes trust. It depends on the character of the person you're waiting on, whether or not they're worth waiting for. And so when you hear this psalm, you kind of start to wonder, is this psalmist losing patience with God? What we see here is a very common move in the Psalms, giving God reasons why God should act. Again, may seem unfaithful, may seem unbiblical, but it's in the Bible, right? Because he's saying, look, God, I trust you, but this is starting to get embarrassing. What are those people saying about you because you're not showing up for me? Right? They put what's happening on them on God and saying, we're in this together in a sense. And, I don't know if you've experienced what this psalmist is talking about. Is there anybody right now maybe who's looking for you to fail, as proof that you're not really living a godly life? I mean, if that's the case, like it is here, then the stakes are high for God to act. And so there's a call to remember. God, don't focus on the ways that I've fallen short, but remember that you call yourself a God of mercy and of faithful love. Because I remember that's who you are, and what I'm experiencing doesn't seem to line up with that. This is a season where we especially remember the ways that God is invested in humanity, right? So much that God became part of humanity. And so what affects us does affect God, as this psalmist is trying to say. And so we may not always see how, but we trust that it's worth waiting for.